Hello, everyone. I just wanted to come on really quick and say that it's important that we learn to value ourselves because we will definitely be the prey for people who don't care about our value. They don't see our value, they don't see our worth. And, a lot of times we hang on to things and to people that we have hope in that they'll change or they'll see our worth or they'll come to know how valuable we are or how we can enrich their lives in some way because we are confident that we have that in us. But if they don't want to see it, if they're going to refuse to see it, and it's you can't make them want it. You can't make someone want something. The most that will happen when we maintain these connections with people who don't see us and respect and reverence us in the way we should and the way we deserve, and who don't honor us and have enough decency to show us the same kind of respect in a way that we show them, and we've expressed ourselves in this way and our expectations to them, and they refuse to comply, or for a season they may, and a season could be as little as a week, a day, a month, until just to keep you in their good graces, or to stay in yours, I should say, and then they revert back to the same behavior. And that's the difference, I believe, between an authentic person and someone who's just pretending. The most they can be is a pretender. If they don't genuinely have it in their heart to respect and honor and love you in the way that you deserve, in the way that you command, it's not going to sustain. The most, again, that they can do is pretend for a season. And then as soon as they you'll express your expectation again, and you'll keep going through this cycle, and they will go through it with you as long as you are willing to accept that kind of behavior. So at some point we have to get to a place where we say, you know what, this is not an illusion. This is not someone who has the capacity or the desire, even, because if the desire was there, the behavior would follow. You don't have to keep telling someone who truly cares about you to care about you. It's going to be innate. It's going to be inherent. They're going to know what to do. And if they don't, and you have a conversation with them, and you see that this dynamic has not changed, then that is a clear indication of their lack of respect and concern for you. And as long as we continue to hold on to hope that something's going to change, when we have proven to them time and time again that we are willing to accept this behavior and go through this cycle with them, then that's the more it'll perpetuate. And so at this point we have to just accept it. I think accepting it is a major part of walking away from it. So if I don't accept that, if I'm in the process of cognitive dissonance, meaning you have two conflicting thoughts about something or someone, and that's the reason why it's hard to say, well, I'm just going to let it go because this is clear and this is undisputable what I see. Well, that little that they give you, or either with words or seemingly changed behavior, that's where the conflict comes in. And the way to know the difference in someone being authentic is, what do you see most consistently? Even if it's a pattern of pretending, that is not real. So the way that you can have a better that you can judge better about whether this is something that is true or false, and base your decision to maintain a connection or not, is based on what are the patterns. Are the patterns consistent in what is true, or what you hope and request and require? Or is the pattern true in trickery, manipulation, and the same behavior? And then that's how we know, that's how we disconnect, that's how we overcome the cognitive dissonance, because they'll give you a little bit just to keep you around, or just to cause you to believe that, okay, well, they do have potential because I see a little bit of this here. Okay, I see it, so you're seeing this, but yet you see the behavior, but then it doesn't last. Or you hear the words, but you don't see that the words are corresponding with the behavior that you have, that you command. So that's why it's hard to let go, because you don't want to let go of something and be wrong about this person, or you don't want to let go of something that you think could be good for you. But as you look at the timeline, this isn't something that should take months and months, years, that kind of thing. If it is a consistent pattern behavior, I wouldn't give it. I don't think this is how I know the facts behind it. And this is not just a one-time occurrence for me. Giving it, 6 months, a year, and you're just getting breadcrumbs from this person. That's what they want you to do. They want to drop breadcrumbs so you can follow that trail to absolutely nowhere. So I say to you, you are not delusional. The confusion is intentional. The confusion is to keep you in the web of their control so they can utilize you in whatever way that they see fit or whatever's beneficial to them. If you'll notice, most things are on their timeline, at their convenience, what works for them. And then you're always willing and you're available, but you don't even sense that they could do the same for you. And then you're set up in a position in most cases where you don't even have the fortitude to ask them, because that's a clear indication that there's a disconnect. I don't even feel comfortable asking you or telling you, that I want to see more of you. They already have you at a long handle. They have you at a distance as it is. And this is intentional, so they can manage the progression of the relationship or the lack thereof. So they can keep you at bay in the position that they want you to be in, so that you are adjusted to that. And that's clear deception. It is definitely someone that is more than likely using you. It's someone that's being dishonest. It's someone who has Lord knows what going on behind the scenes, because anyone who can't be present with you and consistent on a regular basis, more than likely they're hiding something. So I just wanted to jump on here and tell you that. And hopefully if you're in such a situation that, you ask God to reveal to you the truth of what you're dealing with, so you don't go on wasting time with things, people, or in places that do not serve your best interest. Till next time, you all keep shining.